And our final story for this edition of the Rolling Stone comes to us from merry old England, from the UK Independent, as a matter of fact, from Dioria Shadajanova. I know that I am mispronouncing her name horribly, okay? I'm terrible at pronouncing foreign names, but who wrote this piece is not exactly important. What is important is this headline. Your quote-unquote strange crush on Rishi Sunak could actually be a racist fetish. Okay? Now, for people who might not know, Rishi Sunak, okay, he is actually part of the current British government. Right? He is part of the British Conservative Party, and he is serving as the Chancellor of the Exchequer, and he has been only for a few months, since February of 2020. Okay, so what this is, and he's South Asian. He's Indian. Okay, Rishi Sunak. He's Rishi Sunak. I mean, people are now starting to call him South Asian. He's Indian. Okay. People, okay, British journalists, they started writing on Twitter. They started, writing in GQ and in Vogue how they were attracted to him. Ooh, he's a very attractive man, very, South Asian, very attractive man. And the author of this piece, okay, says that the fact that these writers went to such lengths to confess their uncontrollable and quote-unquote unexpected desire for the Chancellor is at best odd. At worst, it's rooted in sexual racism. Okay? That is the thing. That's the thing. This is now racist. Being attracted and not being able to understand why you're attracted to someone, okay, is now racist. It's amazing. It's not as if people, okay, this is another brilliant example of the politicization, the politicalization of desire in relationships, which we really, really have to do a whole On the Stone video about. I've been meaning to do it. It's been on the list of videos to make. I just need to make an evergreen video about it, okay, and kind of lay it all out and why it's an insult to love, to human nature, and to all these other good things. Okay, this is another example of it, the politicization of relationships, because it can't be, that a woman, is surprised that she finds a man attractive because she said, oh, I never thought, he's usually not my type. I'm usually not attracted to people like that. But this guy, this exception, I'm attracted to him. It's the same thing with men too, right? That the very idea that is racist, that somehow means that sexual racism, that you're just fetishizing this man, is absolutely ridiculous. And it really shows the catch-22. If you are a Caucasian person of whatever ethnicity, okay, in 2020, this story really shows, okay, that you can do everything right if you are a quote-unquote white person, right? You can follow the 10 steps, 15 steps, 20 steps to being an ally for minority communities, right? Given by Slate and Salon and Vox and Everyday Feminism. You can follow all of those to the T. You can say, honestly, you can look yourself in the mirror and proudly say, I am an ally of the black community. I am an ally of the Asian community. I am an ally of the LGBTQIA2+ community. You can do all that, and yet at the same time, you will never be fully accepted. You will never, ever, 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 ever be fully accepted because there is always a chance that you are going to be racist. Shown as something as innocuous as this. It's racist to not be attracted to minority people. We've been told that ad nauseum. But it is also now racist to be surprised that you're attracted. Now, surprise is now racist. Wonder is now racist. Don't you think that it is actually that it is better to describe this as progressive? To say, oh, wow, I thought I was only attracted to these kinds of people. I thought that this was my type. Now, all of a sudden, I've realized that, hey, you know what? I like this type too. I like people in this group too. Whoa, my mind has been expanded. I am now more tolerant. I'm being more diverse. Don't you think that by what all that we've been told, that would be the actual genuine reaction? But it's not. That joy, that wonder, that surprise, that opening of the mind, call it whatever you want, that is now seen as racist. Because you didn't do it correctly. Because you're not supposed to be surprised. You're not supposed to have types. You're not supposed to have attractions. You are simply supposed to basically be a blank slate. And for some reason find everybody attractive and date everyone and sleep with everyone and have sex with everyone and apparently marry everyone, because only in that way are you going to be diverse and tolerant and an actual true ally. Okay, it's sickening what people are actually doing to the most intimate parts of people's life. One of the most intimate parts. It's actually, it's either tragic irony or poetic justice, as Danny DeVito says in Batman Returns, that this is actually happening. Because while the left fought for so long and so hard over relationships, like free love in the 70s and gay marriage and now throuples and everything like that, now the fact that they are shallowing them out by politicizing them is it is almost worthy of O. Henry. That twist ending, it is worthy of O. Henry. Okay, and I mean, it would be funny, it would be laughable, it would be, haha, just what you deserve. Except that everyone else, again, is going to be pulled into their madness and is going to be pulled into their narrative, whether they like it or not, because right now, as it stands, they still control the narrative. But anyway, that wraps up pretty much everything for this edition of the Rolling Stone Gang. So I'll reiterate, happy Passover, happy Easter, stay safe and healthy. Talk to your family through Skype or through FaceTime. Let them know on this Holy Week that you're thinking of them, that you love them. Because honestly, guys, you never know when your time here on Earth is going to be over. Not specifically you, but your time together with your family. You never know when it's going to be the last time that you actually see them all together. So, on that, I am going to sign off for right now. I will see you next time, gang. Ciao.